Have you ever seen a plane so big it looks like a floating city? One that can carry tanks, space shuttles, or even rockets? In this video, I'm going to take you on an impressive journey through the largest airplanes in the world. Military aircraft, space freighters, passenger transports, they all share one thing in common: they're enormous. Welcome to Curiometro, where we explore the wonders of engineering and reveal the most surprising facts behind the most powerful machines ever built. Stay until the end, because I'll tell you what makes them unique, how they're used, and why they changed the history of aviation. The Antonov An-225 Maria was without question the largest airplane ever built. A masterpiece of Soviet engineering designed in the 1980s by the Ukrainian Antonov Design Bureau with an extraordinary purpose: to transport the Buran space shuttle and the Energia rocket components, both part of the ambitious space program of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. With a length of 84 meters, a wingspan of 88.4 meters, and a height of 18 meters, its dimensions made it the longest airplane and the one with the widest wings ever built. At takeoff, it reached a maximum weight of 640 tons, but its true feat was its cargo capacity, up to 250 tons of useful load, which made it ideal for transporting industrial machinery, trains, turbines, and even a locomotive with several cars. To support such a structure, the An-225 had 32 wheels strategically distributed to spread the weight during landing and avoid damage to the runway. Its power came from 6 Progress D-18T turbofan engines, capable of generating the thrust necessary to lift loads that no other plane could even consider. The internal cargo bay was impressive: more than 1,200 cubic meters of usable volume, capable of housing objects up to 43 meters long and 4.4 meters high. Its design included a tilting nose that lifted hydraulically, allowing frontal access, and an integrated ramp that enabled loading and unloading without the need for external equipment. In addition, the aircraft could adjust its inclination to adapt to different ground conditions or to the object being transported. For more than 3 decades, the An-225 broke multiple records and carried out critical logistical missions around the world, being a key piece in humanitarian tasks, emergency transport, and large-scale industrial operations. Unfortunately, its story ended abruptly in February 2022 during the Russian invasion of Ukraine. At that moment, the An-225 was at the Gostomel airport near Kiev for maintenance. The site was targeted in attacks, and after a failed attempt to take control of the airfield, the plane was destroyed. The Antonov An-225 Maria was not just a technical wonder. It was a symbol of what can be achieved when something is built without restrictions or concessions. It represented the pinnacle of cargo aviation, and its legacy still inspires engineers, pilots, and aviation lovers around the world. The Stratolaunch Roc is not a conventional cargo aircraft, nor is it designed to carry passengers. Its purpose is much more ambitious: to serve as an aerial platform to launch rockets and hypersonic vehicles from high altitude, eliminating the dependence on ground bases. The project was developed by Stratolaunch Systems, a company founded by Paul Allen, co-founder of Microsoft. From that initiative came the Roc, an aircraft that currently holds the record for the largest wingspan ever built, with 117 meters from wingtip to wingtip, surpassing the already destroyed Antonov An-225 and the Airbus A380. Its length reaches 73 meters, and its height is 15 meters, equivalent to a 5-story building. When fully loaded, the Roc can take off with a total weight of 590 tons, powered by 6 Pratt & Whitney PW4056 engines, the same ones used by the Boeing 747, but here adapted to a completely different role. In flight, it reaches speeds of up to 850 kilometers per hour and can cover more than 3,700 kilometers, enough to cross continents in a single operation. The landing gear, made up of 28 wheels, distributes its weight precisely, ensuring stability both during takeoff and landing. The most distinctive element of the Roc is its structure: 2 parallel fuselages joined by a single central wing. The right fuselage houses the cockpit, navigation systems, and crew. The left one, on the other hand, is empty, serving as a structural counterweight. The payload, such as a rocket or experimental vehicle, is mounted at the center of the wing, between both fuselages. From that position, it is released in mid-air, which reduces fuel consumption and improves launch conditions compared to ground platforms. This design, although unusual, follows a functional logic: to increase the available surface for carrying and releasing airborne payloads, to distribute weight evenly, and to optimize aerodynamic performance. Although it is still in its testing phase, the Stratolaunch Roc has already demonstrated its flight capacity and its advantages as a launch platform. It does not seek to compete with commercial or heavy transport planes. It seeks to redefine access to space. Thanks to its innovative approach and its unconventional engineering, the Roc stands as one of the boldest creations of contemporary aviation. The C-5M Super Galaxy is one of the most powerful and versatile aircraft in U.S. military aviation. Conceived by Lockheed during the Cold War, its goal was clear from the beginning: a global logistics platform. Capable of operating in critical situations, from combat zones to areas devastated by natural disasters, it represents immediate response capacity wherever it is needed. This plane measures 75.5 meters in length, with a wingspan of 67.9 meters and a total height of 19.8 meters. It can reach a maximum takeoff weight of 381 tons and transport up to 129 tons of useful cargo, a capacity that allows it to carry 2 M1 Abrams tanks or a fully equipped CH-47 Chinook helicopter. It is powered by 4 General Electric CF680C2 engines, which allow it to travel more than 8,800 kilometers even when fully loaded. This range makes it a critical tool for global operations, both military and humanitarian. One of its most distinctive features is the dual loading system. The nose of the plane opens upward while the rear door lowers, creating a straight access from end to end. This design allows vehicles and heavy machinery to enter or exit without needing to turn inside the fuselage. The landing gear, composed of 28 wheels distributed among 5 independent sets, offers remarkable stability on unprepared runways or rough terrain. Additionally, the plane can tilt its nose downward, reducing the height of the fuselage and facilitating direct access to the cargo compartment. Inside, the Super Galaxy is divided into 3 pressurized sections: the cockpit, the upper deck, and the main cargo hold. This configuration allows the simultaneous transport of cargo and personnel, which is essential in combined missions that demand speed and efficiency. When other aircraft cannot reach the destination, the Super Galaxy does. And when it arrives, it completely changes the mission's outcome. If the An-225 Maria was developed to break limits, the An-124 Ruslan was designed to keep the weight of the world moving. Developed in the Soviet Union as a major improvement over the Ilyushin Il-76, the Ruslan became one of the most reliable and operational cargo aircraft in history. It measures 69 meters in length, with a wingspan of 73.3 meters and a height of 21 meters. It reaches a maximum takeoff weight of 405 tons and can carry up to 150 tons of useful cargo. This capacity allows it to transport tanks, trains, industrial turbines, satellite parts, or any large equipment that would normally require specialized maritime or ground logistics. It is powered by 4 Ivchenko Progress D-18T engines, which allow it to travel up to 5,400 kilometers with a full load, covering intercontinental routes with efficiency and autonomy. The interior of the An-124 is designed for total functionality. Its main cargo bay can hold objects up to 36 meters long, and the cockpit, located on a second level, frees up the entire lower space. Unlike many aircraft in its class, the Ruslan has an internal crane capable of lifting up to 30 tons, giving it independence from external infrastructure during loading and unloading operations. The landing gear, composed of 24 wheels, can be adjusted in height and tilt, which facilitates its use on uneven or unpaved runways, such as roads, desert terrains, or improvised airfields. With a combination of strength, precision, and versatility, the An-124 Ruslan continues to operate effectively decades after its first flight. It is an aircraft that performs its duty with complete discretion, but its impact is visible in every critical mission it executes. It does not need to show off. Its record speaks for itself. The Airbus A380 represents one of the most ambitious developments in the history of commercial aviation. It was conceived as Europe's answer to the Boeing 747, but it did not limit itself to matching it. It surpassed it in size, efficiency, and adaptability. With a length of 72.7 meters, a wingspan close to 80 meters, and a height of 24 meters, it remains the largest passenger airplane in the world. In its maximum configuration, it can carry up to 853 passengers, covering routes of more than 15,000 kilometers without stops. Its propulsion system is based on 4 Rolls-Royce Trent 900 or GP 7200 engines, which allow it to maintain intercontinental cruising speeds with a surprisingly low noise level for its size. This not only improves the onboard experience, but also reduces its acoustic impact in airport areas. What distinguishes the A380 is its full double-deck structure, unique in commercial aviation. This design not only increases the available space, but also allows airlines to design customized cabins with rest areas, bars, private suites, showers, and leisure zones, raising the comfort standard for long-haul flights. The wings of the A380, the result of advanced aerodynamic engineering, contribute to greater fuel efficiency and remarkable stability during flight, even under adverse atmospheric conditions. This translates into smoother journeys for passengers and more reliable performance for airlines. Although the global market has evolved towards smaller and more flexible aircraft, the Airbus A380 remains a technical and operational benchmark. Its impact on the industry goes beyond numbers. It transformed the experience of flying and proved that it is possible to combine scale, efficiency, and comfort in a single design. The Boeing 747-8 is the longest airplane ever built. With a length of 76.3 meters, it holds a world record in its category, and its presence continues to be imposing at any airport in the world. Its wingspan reaches 68.4 meters, and its total height is 19.4 meters, placing it among the great references of commercial and cargo aviation. Powered by 4 General Electric GEnx 2 B67 engines, this aircraft can take off with a maximum weight of 448 tons. In its passenger version, it can carry up to 605 people, while its cargo version, the 747-8 Freighter, can transport more than 140 tons of useful load over 14,320 kilometers without the need to refuel. The design preserves the unmistakable profile of the 747 with its characteristic front hump, which in this version has been extended to expand the internal capacity of the upper deck. The redesigned wings, now with curved tips, improve aerodynamic efficiency, reduce fuel consumption, and significantly decrease in-flight noise. One of the most notable innovations of the freighter model is its upward opening front door, which allows direct access to the cargo hold through the nose of the airplane. This feature makes it easier to load bulky or hard-to-handle equipment, a logistical advantage that few aircraft in the world can offer. The Boeing 747-8 represents the culmination of decades of evolution in design, performance, and versatility. It is the most advanced version of an aircraft that changed the history of aviation. More than a continuation, it is a complete improvement that closes the 747 cycle with innovation, power, and reliability. The Super Guppy stands out for its unique design, conceived to transport satellites, rocket sections, fuselages, or entire wings without the need to dismantle them. With 43.8 meters in length, a wingspan of 47.6 meters, and an almost 15-meter height, its main strength lies in the volume of its hold, more than 1,100 cubic meters. Powered by 4 Allison T56 turboprop engines, it reaches a maximum speed of 480 kilometers per hour and an approximate range of 3,200 kilometers. The Super Guppy was created by modifying the fuselage of a Boeing Stratocruiser, whose roof was raised and widened to form its characteristic bulging cargo bay. Its most remarkable feature is the front door, which swings open on a hinge to one side at a 110-degree angle, allowing large pieces to be loaded intact. This aircraft became an essential tool for NASA and the aerospace industry, where every centimeter of cargo space and every kilogram of displacement matter. It does not stand out for its speed or for its conventional appearance, but when it comes to transporting oversized loads without compromises, the Super Guppy remains one of the best in its category. The B-52 Stratofortress is not just a bomber. It is a long-range aerial platform that has remained in active service for more than 70 years and continues to be a key piece in the strategic arsenal of the United States. Its longevity is due to a combination of solid design, technological adaptability, and offensive capability. With 48.5 meters in length, a wingspan of 56.4 meters, and a maximum takeoff weight of 220 tons, the B-52 can carry up to 32 tons of weapons, including missiles and bombs for both conventional and nuclear use. It is powered by 8 Pratt & Whitney TF-33 engines, mounted in pairs under the wings. This configuration reduces structural stress and simplifies maintenance tasks. Under operational conditions, it can fly more than 14,000 kilometers without refueling, allowing it to carry out intercontinental missions non-stop. Designed during the Cold War, its architecture reflects a strategic purpose: to operate at high altitude, maintain deterrent capacity, and execute attacks from beyond enemy reach. Its rotating landing gear allows it to adapt to crosswinds and adverse runway conditions, increasing its versatility in complex scenarios. Throughout the decades, the B-52 has undergone multiple internal modernizations: new navigation systems, radar, electronic countermeasures, and smart weaponry. Although its outer fuselage remains almost unchanged, its interior has continually evolved to meet the technological and tactical challenges of the 21st century. The B-52 is not a symbol of the past. It is an aircraft in constant renewal. Its continued presence in the skies is proof that well-executed engineering can transcend generations. Designed in the Soviet Union during the 1970s, the Ilyushin 1L-76 is a military cargo aircraft developed to operate in difficult environments and carry out complex missions anywhere in the world. Its design prioritizes structural strength and operational capability over aesthetic refinement, making it one of the most versatile cargo planes of recent decades. With a length of 46.6 meters and a wingspan of 50.5 meters, it offers stability even under adverse weather conditions. Its maximum takeoff weight reaches 210 tons, and it can transport up to 50 tons of useful cargo in its main hold. It is powered by 4 Aviadvigatel D30 engines, which allow it to fly up to 5,000 kilometers with a full load, maintaining notable autonomy for long-range tactical or humanitarian missions. Its reinforced fuselage and high wings allow it to land on unprepared surfaces such as compacted earth, gravel, or ice. The multi-purpose, robust, and adaptable landing gear is designed to absorb impacts on uneven terrain, and its configuration allows it to take off over short distances, a key advantage in remote or hard-to-access areas. Thanks to its simple structure and mechanical reliability, the IL-76 has been used by armed forces, humanitarian agencies, and international organizations for missions in conflict zones, natural disasters, polar regions, and forward bases. The IL-76 does not seek prominence or aesthetic innovation. Its value lies in its proven ability to operate under pressure, accomplish objectives, and return home, no matter the conditions. The C-17 Globemaster III is a tactical and strategic aircraft designed to respond quickly and precisely to highly demanding logistical missions. With 53 meters in length and a wingspan of 51.75 meters, the C-17 can take off with a maximum weight of 265 tons and carry up to 77 tons of useful cargo. Among its capabilities are the transport of armored vehicles, helicopters, or large quantities of logistical supplies. It is powered by 4 Pratt & Whitney F117 engines, which allow it to cover 4,500 kilometers with a full load, maintaining optimal operational speed for rapid long-distance deployments. One of its main operational advantages lies in its rear section, a wide and efficient loading ramp that allows the deployment of troops, the loading of machinery, or the unloading of supplies in minimal time. The reinforced landing gear allows it to operate from short, unpaved, or improvised runways, expanding its possibilities in hard-to-reach scenarios. In addition, the C-17 has a rare feature for aircraft of its class. It can move backward on the ground by its own means, without the need for towing, which makes repositioning easier in tight spaces or low-resource airfields. The C-17 Globemaster III represents a perfect balance between capacity, agility, and reliability. We have crossed the skies and landed in the land of giants. From the Antonov An-225 to the C-17, these airplanes are more than machines. They are symbols of human ingenuity, of our ambition to conquer the air, space, and the limits of what is possible. Which one would you choose? Which one impressed you the most? Let me know in the comments, give this video a like if you learned something new, and subscribe to Curiometro if you want to keep exploring the epic side of technology. Thank you for flying with me today. See you in the next video.